What's good, YouTube? So we have the 23 zx6r here. We're going to go ahead and install the quad lock wireless head. Let's get to it. So here we have the wireless head connected to the stem. Now the stem is the base version, and I'm looking on upgrading to the Pro to fix this issue. It seems like no matter how many times I tighten the bolt, the stem becomes free and wiggles loosely. So if you have the Pro version and it fixes this issue, do let me know. So I have two parts for you today. I have this charger here that comes with two USB ports and a couple other accessories. Now for part B, we have this SAE battery connector cable. Here are the red and black O-rings that connect to the battery. I purchased this from Battery Tender. It comes with a 7.5 fuse. And on the other side, we have the SAE connector. In the charger's manual, it comes with 3 installation methods. So I've decided on using method 2, which involves using zip ties and connecting the charger to a piece on the bike. Method 1 has the option of utilizing the bracket that comes with the charger and finding a bolt or a screw that will hold the bracket in place. And the third method resulted in screwing onto a fixed component, and that's going to be a no for me. So my reason for purchasing this charger was due to the on and off button, avoiding unnecessary battery drainage. Kawasaki offers an identical product, which includes an additional feature that I liked. Besides the on and off button, the auto function keeps the device off or on by when voltages are either raised or lowered. This product that I purchased from Amazon was inexpensive, priced around $15 at the time of recording, compared to Kawasaki adapter coming at $39.99. Nonetheless, this is what I'll be working with. The charger comes with this cable here, good enough distance from the front of the bike to the battery. Before doing any cable management, make sure the device works, connect to the battery, and turn the device on. At this point here, I have everything connected. I have power flowing through the charger to the wireless head. Now I'm testing out the button, making sure it completely cuts off the power from the battery to the charger and the wireless head, avoiding any battery drainage. Originally, I was going to tuck the wire and run it through the top fairing. That did not end up working. Towards the middle, the wire would simply not tuck inside the fairing. You can skip the part where I lift the gas tank. I end up running the wire through the middle fairing that I will show towards the end. Removing the 2 top fairings on both sides helped out. Start off by removing this black screw from the back and pull towards you with a firm grip. Wiggle outwards, don't force anything. Continue to move forward towards the front of the bike. Now this part you need to push forward and then backwards down. After you successfully taken the fairing off, the fairing will be hanging onto a black rubber nut. Wiggle that free and it'll come right off. Doing the exact same thing on the other side. So I did leave this scene for anyone interested. Here I'm lifting the gas tank. You can stick any long object in between the frame and the gas tank and it will give you enough clearance. I went ahead and utilized a ratchet strap, connecting it to this metal bracket and then the fuel tank collar. So here's a wide view of everything. Here I'm showing part B, which is the cable connecting to the battery. For part A, we have the charger and then the cable, which will be connecting to part B. The charger will be zip tied to this collar here, and that is the fuel tank collar. Now off to the quad lock wireless head. Here I'm using the shortest cable that comes in the packaging. I'm running it behind the right handlebar where all the other cables meet. Here we have a different view. On my bike, there's this rubber band that connects the clutch and the brake cables. I went ahead and put the USB cable through it. Now the charger comes with these crappy zip ties. Refrain from using them. In substitution, I'll be using these extreme weather zip ties. They were a tight fit, but they work fine. Here I have them zip tied to the collar. Now very important, make sure that you have enough clearance for the bolts to come out. Now here's the final result of the cable management. So I ran the wire on the outer part of the frame The middle fairing has a bolt right above the engine cover, so by taking this bolt off, you should have better access to the outer frame. So I originally was going to run the wire inside, but came across this throttle mechanism. My concern was that the wire would interfere with the play of the cables opening and closing correctly. So at this point here, I have the wire zip tied to this coolant hose and then running the wire through the inside of the frame, coming out towards the end near the battery. So here we have the cables connected. I have some electrical tape to make sure it's properly secured and insulated. Now here I'm adjusting the wires. And then here we have access to the fuse. Now I am adjusting the cable connecting to the wireless head. When the handlebars turn, make sure there's enough cable play so the cable's not being tugged. Now with this extra piece here, I'm going to go ahead and zip tie it to an existing line that is neither the clutch or the brake cable. And there you have it. We have power, everything strapped down. Thanks for watching.